Yeah, rooting down with all four corners of your feet. Reaching the crown of the head up. Maybe roll your shoulders up, back, and down a few times. In one direction, then the other. And then allow those shoulders to fall away from your ears. Gently close your eyes, finding the space on your mat, finding the space within yourself. Today's practice is going to be about focus, so take it slow, take it easy. Listen to your breath, listen to my voice. There's not too many fancy movements. We will do our usual warriors, half moon, everything we have done in Power Yoga except for that animal flow kick through. So taking a few breaths here. Gently open your eyes. On your next inhale, sweep both arms up to the sky, palms touch, gaze up. Exhale, hinge at the hip, fold it down. Interlace your fingers at the back and allow yourself to ragdoll forward. Inhale, half lift with your arms reaching back. Crown of the head reaching forward, so fingertips reach back, crown of the head reaching forward. Legs are sort of straight with a micro bend maybe. Lifting those hip bones to the back of the room. Sending those hip bones to the back of the room. Take one more deep inhale here. Exhale, fold it forward again, interlace your fingers. Inhale, half lift, fingertips reach back, crown of the head reaches forward, L shape. Exhale, fold it, interlace your fingers. One more time, inhale, reach those fingertips back, crown of the head reaches forward, L shape. Exhale, fold it again. And this time, hold it here with each breath, maybe letting your sit bones lift up a little bit more to feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Maybe swaying from side to side. Allowing the weight of the head and neck to pull your spine towards the floor. Take one more deep inhale here. Exhale it out. Bend your knees, press your feet down. Inhale, slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, reach all the way up to standing. Fingers are still interlaced behind. Open your heart up. Exhale, release. One more Surya Namaskara. Inhale, reach your arms up, half sun salutations, that is. Palms touch, gaze up. Exhale, hinge your hips, fold it forward, interlace your fingers behind you. Inhale, half lift, fingertips reach back, crown of the head reaches forward. Exhale, fold it, interlace your fingers again. Inhale, half lift, L shape, reaching your fingertips back. Exhale, fold it again. Last time, inhale, reach your fingertips back, crown of the head reaches forward. Exhale, fold it, interlace your fingers. Inhale, bend your knees a little, press your feet to come all the way up to standing, reach your heart up to the sky. Exhale and release. I'm going to a full sun salutation, regular sun salutation. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky, palms touch, gaze up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold it down, Uttanasana, regular forward fold, or any variation you want. Inhale, half lift, reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your palms, take it back to a plank pose and hold it here. Push the mat away, maybe a micro bend in your elbows, but your elbows are mostly straight. Hips and shoulders at the same level, and spreading your fingers wide. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale it out. One more deep inhale. On the exhale, lower yourself slowly to the mat, elbows stuck into the side. Knees can go down if you want. Come all the way down to your belly, untuck your toes, Inhale, Skandasana. Lift your hands up, lift your legs up off the mat. Hold it here, breathe. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, plant your hands down, tuck your toes in and lift straight up into a plank pose. Push it up. Take a deep inhale and plank. Exhale, lift your hips, send them back, downward facing dog. So this is the variation of vinyasa we'll be doing today. Holding it in plank, coming down to your belly. Feel free to drop your knees down. And then we're going to do Skandasana variation, locust pose variation. And then push ourselves up, doing a push-up to a plank and then to a down dog. So kind of like a variation of our regular vinyasa. Take a deep inhale. Exhale it out. Bend your knees, look up to the top, step walk or lightly hop to the top of the mat. Inhale and half lift. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, reach all the way up to the sky. Exhale, palms to heart center. And down by your side again. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hinge and fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, take it back to a plank pose, hold it here. Press the mat away, strong plank each time. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, lower to your belly, knees down if you want. Squeeze your elbows in by your side. Untuck your toes. Inhale, locust pose variation. Exhale, hold it back down. Tuck your toes. Inhale, push up to a plank. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. You can also do the push-up with your knees on the mat. Take one more deep inhale here. And exhale it out. Bend your knees, look up to the top, step walk or lightly walk to the top. Inhale and half lift. Exhale and fold it down. Inhale, reach all the way up to the sky. Exhale, palms come to heart center. And down by your side. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, last round. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, strong, steady breath. Exhale, take it back to a plank pose. One leg at a time if you want. Take a deep inhale and plank. Exhale, slowly lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana, all the way down to your belly. Keeping a straight plank, untuck your toes, Skandasana variation. Lift your hands, lift your legs. Exhale, back down. Tuck your toes, inhale to a push-up plank. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. 3 deep breaths here. If you want, pedal your legs out. Stretching out those calf muscles, the backs of the legs. And then drop your knees down. This is where we'll do that kick through movement, but don't worry, not yet. Take a few cat cows. Inhale as you open your heart. Exhale as you compress the front of your body. Inhale, open your heart up. Feel up, neck up. And exhale as you round and press the mat away. Last round, inhale, arching your back, lifting your heel. Exhale as you dome your back up to the ceiling. And come to a neutral spine. Again, spreading those fingers wide, tuck those toes in, and lift your knees just 1 inch off the mat. Bare pose. Hold it here. Breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. One more time, okay? Set the mat away. Bare pose. Neutral spine, tuck your toes, lift your knees 1 inch off the mat, hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Take a deep breath in, and a steady breath out. Last round, set the mat away, lift those knees 1 inch off the mat, hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Kick that left leg back. I'm going to show you on the left side first. So you're going to kick that left leg back, long and strong. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, sweep that leg to the side as much as you can. Inhale, sweep it back. Exhale, sweep that leg to the side. Inhale, sweep it back. Exhale, sweep that leg to the side. This time, drop the foot. Reach it as far away as it will go. And then you're going to take that right hand and sweep it up and under for thread the needle. You're going to drop your right shoulder, right ear to the mat. Use the left arm in front of your face to deepen the twist, or you can reach that left arm around. Breathe here. Kind of a variation of the thread the needle we do with an additional breath on our inner thigh. Breathe. Bring that left hand back in front of your face. Inhale, right arm goes back up. Exhale, set it down. Slowly come up. So make sure your foot is in line with your knee. Inhale, as you get that side bend, slide the left hand on your left leg as you reach the right arm up and over. Breathe here. And release if you want. You can now take your block. We're going to come into a supported half moon pose. So right finger is down on the block if you want. Reach that left arm up. Okay, you can stay here. Or to actually make it a strength pose, you're going to lift that left leg up. Hold it. Breathe. And slowly release, bringing those hands back down. You're going to sweep that foot all the way to the front and step it outside your left hand. So left hand outside your left foot. Inhale as you draw your left arm back. So as if you're doing a row. And then you're going to kick that right leg through to a pistol squat. Hold it here. If you want, you can hold that foot. Breathe. And sit your bum down. Then take a twist. So right leg is extended now. Flex that right foot so that the toes are pointing up, knee is pointing up. You're going to take that right arm up, hug your left knee in, and twist over to the left. It's all about focus today. Don't worry if you lose your balance. You just bring yourself back. It is kind of like meditation. Keep bringing your mind back. Keep bringing your focus back. And slowly turn and face the front. Allow that left knee to drop open. Sole of the foot inside your right thigh. Inhale as you reach your arms up. Exhale as you take Skandasana, forward fold over that leg. Breathe. And slowly come back up. Cross your legs, roll forward, tabletop. Let's go over to the other side. And make sure you have enough space around you to sweep your leg one more time. And kick that leg through as well. This time you're going to kick your right leg back, long and strong behind you. And then you're going to sweep that leg out to the side. Take it back. One more time. Inhale as you press it back. Exhale as you sweep that leg out to the side. Take it back. Last time. Sweep that leg out to the side. This time, drop the foot. And then you're going to take your left arm up and thread the needle underneath your right armpit. Drop your left shoulder, left ear to the mat. You can leave your right fingers where they are or take it around you. Breathe. Kind of like a thread the needle variation with the leg out to the side. Bring that right hand back in front of your face. Inhale, left hand comes back up. Exhale, back down. Slowly come up. Make sure your foot and knee are kind of in the same line. Slide your right hand on your right leg and take a side bend. Side bend stretch. And slowly come up. This time you can use a block or not, your call for the supported half moon. Fingers on the block. Reach your right hand up. You can leave those left toes down if you want, or to add to your challenge, lift that right leg up. Breathe. Hold it here. Supported half moon pose. And slowly release. Bring both hands down again, and this time sweep that foot all the way across to the outside of your right hand. So right foot outside your right hand. Don't stomp. Just you do everything with control and focus. I could hear Rinky stomping in the other row. Now you're going to draw your right arm back like you're doing a row. And then you're going to tuck those back toes and lift the knee and take that leg through for a pistol squat. If you want, you can hold that foot. Breathe. Sucheta, just bring that leg through anyway. Like, even if you can't bring it through by kicking it out, just bring it forward. The other leg, bring it through. Yeah. And sit your bum down. Plant that foot. So your left leg is now extended. Toes up, knees up. Leg is really active. Hug the right knee in. You're going to take a twist. Hug that right knee with your left elbow and twist over to the right. This is just the bottom part of the pistol squat, and it's not easy. So don't worry if you didn't get it. We'll do it like a couple more times in future classes. And slowly turn and face the front. Allow your knee to drop open, sole of the right foot inside your left leg. Inhale as you reach your arms up. Exhale as you fold forward, Janushirasana. Keep that left leg active and extended. And slowly come back up. Cross your ankles, roll forward to a tabletop, and from here straight to a downward facing dog. If you want, maybe wiggle your hips out, pedal your legs out. Do anything that feels good. Take one more deep inhale, and exhale it out. Bend your knees, look up to the top, step walk or lightly hop to the top. Inhale and half lift. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, reach all the way up to the sky. Exhale, palms to heart center. And down by your side, Surya Namaskara B. And then again, take it slow, break it down, and add some additional spice to it. So big toes touch, heels slightly apart for chair pose. Inhale as you lift, send your hips back, lift your heart up, coming into chair pose. So this is chair pose. If you feel like you don't want to lift your arms up and your shoulders are like lifting up to your ears, then keep your arms wide. This is chair pose. Or biceps by your ears. Hold it here, breathe. Keep sending your hips back. Keep sending them down. Breathe here. Keep lifting your heart up. One more deep inhale. Exhale, hold it down. Inhale, half lift. Reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, take it back to a plank pose. Hold it here for in plank. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down, squeezing your elbows in by your side. Untuck your toes. Inhale to a Skandasana variation. Exhale down. Inhale, push up to a plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up, three-legged dog. Point your toes, lift that leg as high as you can. Keep dropping that other leg down, other heel down. It wants to come up as well. Pointing those toes to keep separating the two legs as wide apart as you can. Take one more deep inhale. On the exhale, bring that leg through, plant it between your hands, slow and controlled. Turn the back foot down, come up, hands on your hips. Okay, want you all to take a very, very deep warrior one. This is about strengthening. So drop your hips down, reach the crown of the head up. If you're tall, Venki, maybe you want to move your foot out a little bit. Keep pressing through all corners of your feet. Inhale as you reach your arms up. Exhale as you sink your hips low. Interlace your fingers behind you. Inhale as you open your heart up. Exhale, humble your warrior. Fold. Don't rest your chest on your thigh. Keep both legs strong. Back leg is straight. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale as you reach both arms up to the sky. Exhale, take it down to a plank pose. Hold the plank, take a deep inhale. Exhale, lower down, negative push-up, all the way down to your belly. Inhale, untuck your toes, Skandasana variation. Exhale, push up to a plank and to a downward facing dog pose. Take a deep inhale and downward facing dog. And exhale it out. Inhale, lift your left leg up, long and strong. Keep pointing the toes up, separate the legs as wide as you can. Keep dropping the right heel down to the mat. Breathe. Breathe into all those sensations that you feel in the back of the right hamstring. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale it out. Last deep inhale. Exhale. Slowly bring that leg through, plant it between your hands with control using your core. Send the back foot down and come up, hands on your hips. If your legs aren't far apart enough, maybe walk them forward so that you can really get a really nice deep warrior one. Breathe. Hips like headlights pointing forward. Inhale as you reach your arms up. Again, option here to keep those arms wide, right? You feel like your shoulders are crunching up to your ears. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale it out. Interlace your fingers behind you. Inhale, open your heart up. Exhale, fold forward, humble warrior. Breathe, keep that back leg strong and straight. Last breath. Inhale, reach your fingertips back up. Exhale, take it down, plank pose. Hold it in plank, take a deep breath. Exhale, lower down to your belly. Knees down is okay. Untouch your toes, inhale to a Skandasana. Exhale, release. Touch your toes, inhale to a plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. Downward facing dog is now your resting pose. 3 deep breaths. Find your stillness. Bring your breath back into your control. Bend your knees, look up to the top, step walk or lightly hop to the top. Inhale and half lift. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, chair pose. Sit your bum down, lift your heart up. Take it lower. Thighs are parallel to the mat. Take it lower. Breathe here. Keep lifting, keep looking forward. If you look down, your heart will round down. Breathe. Feel the burn in the legs. Keep pushing your feet down. Make it really active. You're fighting the earth. Take one last deep inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, slowly come up to standing. Exhale, sweep your arms down. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Notice your heart beating against your hand. Finding your equanimity here. We're going to do some balancing poses. So releasing your hands down. If you want, you can take your strap. Up to you. And also bring those blocks and set them at the top of your mat, about a foot from both your feet. Sometimes it is these strong flows that make you sweat more than the cardio flows. Floating down with both feet. Maybe drape the strap over your shoulder. Bring your right knee into your chest. I want you to find length through your spine, which means that you're not rounding down like this, but standing up tall, hugging the knee into your chest. Keep the right hand where it is, left hand where it is. Reach your right arm back. Open twist. Slowly come back to the center. You're going to take the strap and loop the strap on the arch of the foot and extend the leg out. Lift that leg up as high as you can because you have the strap to hold you up. And when you have the leg high, drop the strap. See if you can hold it, reach those arms up. Breathe. Take one more breath. Hands come to heart center. You're going to send that leg back, crescent lunge. Reach your arms up. Crescent lunge, your hips are facing forward. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, open up to a warrior two. Reaching those arms wide, again, making sure all four corners of the feet are rooted. Deep bend in your front knee, back leg is strong and straight. Softly gazing over your front fingers. Inhale as you reverse your warrior. On the exhale, take extended side angle. You can use your block if you want. Outside your foot, reaching your right fingers over your head. Keeping that deep bend in your front knee. Maybe your quads are burning now. Let it burn. Just ignore it. Focus on your breath. And then right hand comes to your right hip. Move that block forward. Move the right foot in a little bit. Bend the left knee. Lift the right leg up for half moon pose. Once you have your balance, you can reach your right hand up. Half moon pose. Your foot, your lifted foot is flexed. Your entire body is facing to the right side now. Hips and heels are at the same level. Breathe. Shoulder, hip, heel. See, just for a nanosecond, if you can lift your fingers up off the block or the floor. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale it out. And then release, coming back. Straighten your front leg and take a reverse triangle. Wow, that feels good. And release, turn all 10 toes now to face the front long edge of the mat. We're going to do side lunges here. So you're going to bend your right knee and extend your left leg, squatting down. This is a Skandasana, but a baby Skandasana. And then bend over to the other side, keeping the right leg straight. Right leg bends, left leg straight, sending your hips back, kind of like a squatting down side lunge. And then left leg bends, right leg straight, send your hips back. So sending your hips back, I'm going to show you from the side. You're not sending your hips forward, you're sending your hips back and squatting down. Take it as low as you can, from side to side. Just warming up our inner thighs here. Baby Skandasanas. Kind of like half Skandasanas. Understand, bend your right knee when you're over at the right side and hold it here. Reach your arms forward. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Over to the other side, bend your left knee. Right leg is straight. Reach your arms forward. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then drop your hands down. Take it back to a plank pose. Hold it here in plank. Bring both feet together. Roll over to the right side, plank, Vasishthasana. The dance never stops. Hold it here, breathe. Keep your hips lifted up. Maybe to challenge yourself, you can lift your top leg up. And release. Right hand, left hand comes down. Back to a plank pose. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lower down to your belly. Inhale, modified Shalabhasana. Lift your hands up, lift your legs up. Exhale, back down. Inhale, push up to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. You're in your resting pose. Take a deep breath in. And sigh it out. One more time, deep breath in. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Bend your knees, look up to the top, step or walk between your hands. Inhale and half lift. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, palms to heart center. Back to the strap. You want to hold it. Place a strap on your shoulder so you have access to it. And again, this time standing tall, root down with your right foot. Bring your left knee in. Again, standing up tall, you're not rounding to meet that knee. Right hand where it is, left hand back, open twist. Back to the center. Loop the strap. You lose your balance, just get back to it. On the arch of the foot, extend the leg out. You have the strap. Extend it out as much as you can. And then drop the strap, reach those arms up. Keep that leg lifted. And slowly sweep it back, coming to a crescent lunge. Take a few breaths in crescent lunge. Hips are facing forward in crescent lunge, fingertips are reaching up, back heel is lifted. So unlike warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Strong warriors, maybe move your foot forward so that you can deepen that warrior. Keep pressing down with all four corners of your feet. Keep that back leg strong and straight. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. You can bring your block if you want outside your foot. Reach those left fingers over your head. Biceps are by your ears, opening your heart up to the sky. Bending your front knee as deep as you can. Let it burn. Left hand comes to your left hip. Look down. Move that back foot forward a little bit. Move the block forward if you want. Support for half moon pose. So fingertips on the block or on the mat. Lift your left leg up. Turn your entire body over, facing to the left. And reach those left fingers up when you have your balance. Keep that back foot really engaged. You're pressing the back heel against the wall. Take one last deep breath. And release, come back to warrior two. Reverse your triangle, straighten your front leg and reverse your triangle. And release. All 10 toes. Now face the front for Skandasana prep again. This time see if you can go a little bit deeper. The trick is to send your hips back. So if you just try to squat down, it's not going to happen. Send your hips back as you bend one knee and keep the other leg straight. So keep sending your hips back and down. Kind of like squatting. So let's start with the left side now. Left knee bends, right leg is straight. And switch over to the other side. 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 This time, see if you can go a little bit deeper. Drop your fingertips down. Lift that opposite heel up. Take that left knee is bent. So left elbow presses against the left knee. And you're going to plant the hand down. Reach your right arm up. Right toes are lifted. If your left knee is bent, your right toes are lifted. You're reaching towards your right toes with your right hand. Breathe. And fingertips down, slowly walk over to the other side. This time, bend your right knee. Send your hips down. You can stay here. You don't have to go any further. Lift your left toes up. Right elbow presses against the right knee. Plant your hand down. Take your left hand out. Fingertips reach out. Again, any sort of supported Skandasana, half Skandasana, perfectly fine. Breathe here. And slowly come to turn and face the front. Hands plant down. Take it back to a plank pose. Again, the dance never stops, not yet. Press the hands down. Bring your feet together. Roll to the left. Vasishthasana, side plank. You can stay here or lift the top leg up for an added challenge. Hands come down, back to your plank pose. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lower down to your belly. And touch your toes. Inhale, Skandasana. Exhale down. Inhale, touch your toes. Push up plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Find your equanimity in down dog, or take a few breaths in child's pose, your choice. If you are in child's pose, come back to down dog. Bend your knees, look up to the top, step, walk, or lightly hop to the top. Inhale and half lift. Exhale and fold it down. Inhale, reach all the way up to the sky. Exhale, punch to heart center. And down by your side. Eagle pose. Feet are hip distance apart. Send your hips back and down. Right elbow under, left elbow over, wrapping your arms once or wrapping your arms twice, or just grabbing hold of opposite shoulders is fine. Send those elbows up and lift them up. Now your right leg will cross over your left. You can use those toes as a kickstand or wrap it around, finding your balance. And slowly release. Both fingers come down onto the blocks. Unravel the right leg and send it back for warrior three. So warrior three, you're like in an L shape or a T rather. Soft bend in your standing leg. Your other leg is reaching back. And there's one straight line from the crown of the head to your heel. Your fingertips are on the block. Try and see if you can lift one hand up and then the other. Hold it for a second and then drop back, crescent lunge. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Open up, warrior two, sorry. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Slowly look down. Reach up for half moon pose, lifting the back leg up. Use a block if you feel like you're rounding, and use a block at the tallest height. Lift yourself up. Give your body some props or some support. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale. Come back to a reverse triangle. Straighten the front leg. Reach the left arm back. Coming to a triangle pose. Left fingers reach forward and down. Right fingers lift up. Triangle pose. And slowly lift back up, warrior two. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, windmill your arms down, plank pose. Bring your feet together, roll to the left this time, Vasishthasana. Side plank. Any variation you want, maybe taking a tree pose variation this time. Stay for 3 breaths. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, right hand comes down, plank pose. Take a deep inhale and plank. Exhale, lower to your belly. And tuck your toes. Inhale, Skandasana. Exhale down. Inhale, push-up plank. Exhale, down dog. Take one deep inhale. And exhale it out. Bend your knees, look up to the top, step or walk between your hands. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, palms to heart center. And down by your side. One more side left. Feet are hip distance apart. Send your hips back. Kind of coming into a chair. Left elbow under, right elbow over. Again, taking the variation that you took on the other side. Press your elbows up, out, and lift them up. Then wrapping your leg around, using it as a kickstand is perfectly fine. Breathe. Eagle pose. Squeeze those thighs together. Three more breaths. Unravel those arms, drop your fingers down to the block, and send the left leg back this time to a warrior three, supported warrior three. Fingertips are on the block. Try to see if you can lift your hands up into a warrior three. Supported is perfectly fine. Drop the back toes down, crescent lunge. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, warrior two. In warrior two. Find the strongest warrior even for a breath. Take a deep inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale and reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward, half moon pose. I'd like to walk you guys through it the first time around. Second time around, I figure that you guys have figured out your own favorite way of getting into it. Breathe here. Keep that back leg lifted. Squeeze that left glute. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale it out. Slowly come back. Reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg. Reach your right arm up and back. And then triangle pose. Reach those right fingers forward and drop your fingers down. Lift your left fingers up. Inhale, back to warrior two. Exhale, windmill your arms down. Take it back, plank pose. Both feet together, roll to the right. Vasishthasana. Side plank. Take the same variation you took on the other side. Maybe lifting the leg up. Maybe taking a tree pose variation. Keep lifting those hips up. Three more breaths. And drop your hand down, coming back to a plank pose. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lower to your belly. Inhale, Skandasana. Exhale down. Inhale, push-up plank. Exhale, down dog. Drop your knees down. Take child's pose. Slowly come up. Bring your legs forward. We're at the top of the mountain. Ready to stretch ourselves out. Keep your blocks, the strap close by. Grab behind your thighs. And slowly as you round your back, lower yourself down on the mat. One vertebrae at a time. As you pull your knees into your chest. Hug your knees in tight. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, bring your forehead to your knees, become a tight ball. Inhale, back down. Your head and shoulders come back down. Your tailbone comes back down. Exhale, curl in one more time, giving yourself a nice big hug. Inhale this time, open your arms overhead, extend those legs out, taking a good morning stretch. Exhale, release. Hug your right knee into your chest. Take that strap, loop it on the arch of your right foot and extend the leg up. Keep the left leg long and strong, extended on the mat. You're getting an added hip flexor stretch there. If that's not comfortable, you can always plant your foot down. And breathe into your hamstring. I had some boat pose torture planned for us today, but we ran out of time. Both ends of the strap now in your opposite hand, in your left hand, reach your right arm out as a T and pull that right leg across over to the left. Turn your gaze to the right, supine twist variation. Keep dropping your right shoulder towards the mat. If it doesn't touch the mat, don't worry about it too much. All of us are built a little bit differently. And, our body goes through different stages where we are stiffer on one side, or it becomes stiffer on a particular day because of something we did the previous day. So don't worry about that. Slowly bring it back up and release. Extend the right leg out and loop the strap on the arch of your left foot. Extend the left leg out, relax your shoulders and breathe into that hamstring. Don't worry, you'll eventually get that kick through thing. It's pretty simple. I think most of you got it, but especially if you do a supported version, it's not that crazy. Both ends of the strap now in your right hand, the opposite hand. Pull that leg over to the right. Extend your left arm out and gaze to the left. Slowly come back to center, release the strap, set it aside. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, release everything down, Shavasana. Letting go of everything, any sort of judgment about your practice, judgment about your guide about yourself. Simply relax, close your eyes, soften your belly, soften your breath, and simply allow yourself to sink deeper and deeper into that observation mode of your body. So if you stay there for a few more breaths, I'm going to read you something that a famous yoga teacher wrote. And she said, whenever there is stiffness in our body, our mind should be especially supple. It's never the stiffness in our bodies that limits our practice. It's always the stiffness of our mind. So Geeta Iyengar, who is the daughter, I believe, of GKS Iyengar, said that. And we all think that we need to be flexible to practice yoga, and that's really not true. I'm not especially flexible, but you get better with practice. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Slowly start bringing movement to your body, wiggling your fingers and your toes, maybe taking a good morning stretch. Take yourselves up and then slowly using your top arm, bend your knees and come to a tall seat. If you want to om with me, unmute yourself